We've got our third Master Ball to try and get, plus Fusion is coming to Pokemon GO, confirmed. Welcome in everybody, I hope that you're doing good, and yes, we've got our third potential Master Ball in this brand new research, starting today in Catching Wonders. If you don't want to know some spoilers about this research, not everybody wants to know exactly what they're getting themselves into, skip forward about 10 seconds. So the third stage is going to require you to catch 75 different species of Pokemon, and the time gate is on page 4, which is catch Pokemon 7 days, not in a row thankfully. That means we're not going to be able to complete this today, but we're going to get as much of it done as we possibly can do, while also going around underneath a Heathrow flight path and trying to see if we can find something that's worth using one of our 2 currently collected Master Balls on. Catch 250 Pokemon, 150 berries, and 100 nice curve throws, which isn't the worst thing in the world, just means we're going to have to go catching stuff, which I am all down for. It is the bare bones of the game. But we'll talk a little bit about that, and also the new information regarding GoFest and Necrozma, plus the fusions, which is really interesting. Brand new mechanic confirmed. Dawn Wings and Dust Mane Necrozma confirmed to be coming and how they're going to work. So we'll have a little look at that at some point in this video. Plus, we know exactly what's going down with Bucephalon, Stakataka, and Shiny Marini coming in the... It's not the World of Wonders, it's World of Space Wonders, the event that starts on May the 23rd. So there's some good stuff going on. We're going to Roar of Time our Daily Adventure Incense and see if we can get ourselves a Galarian Bird like, honestly, everybody else seems to be getting at the moment. So come along with me on this journey. Let's see what we can achieve today.
Yeah, so I think it's time. Let's whack on that Daily Incense and head to our Pokemon collection to get that Roar of Time up and running for 2 hours, and we will Roar of Time it again for another 2 hours. But Shuckle is number 1. Everything's just getting a berry at the moment. Absolutely everything. That's the plan. Without things jumping or attacking. While we're wandering around on this oddly grey May day with some rain forecast again, it is worth talking about the field research for this event. There's nothing spectacular, there's actually no encounters featured, which I'm going to get onto why that's actually a good thing. You'll be finding things like Pokeballs, Ultra Balls, Great Balls, XP and Stardust from these quests, which, given we've got some events coming up where those resources might come in handy, in fact that's not an event task, but it's 2 golden razzles I won't say no to, field research tasks are going to be a good way to potentially get some encounters because the event tasks aren't overwhelming. There are plenty of non-event tasks dotted around, as you can see from that, so that will be how you get lots of different species. It seems everything is very jumpy and attacky for no particular reason, probably just to spite me. There's no event spawns for this one, which initially I thought was a bit of a missed opportunity. However, having looked at the research, it's probably a good idea that they didn't do that, and it might be a good play on their side, because really, you need a lot of different Pokemon to catch to get this research completed, and the regular seasonal spawns plus some nest rotations plus your Daily Incense and a few other bits and pieces, you could do your Meltan box with Pokemon Home, and if you have the ability to get the Gimme Ghoul bag from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, probably do so for an extra count of the species, but you get more variety in these seasonal spawns, which is actually really nice to go around for probably the first time in a long time and actually just check out what's available. And given this is the last month of the season, it's the last opportunity to really do so. Wimpod check, not shiny. There we go, completed a quest. We've actually got our Zygarde cell for the day. Oh, 2 of them, fantastic. 2 done, and let's exchange a gift with Mateo and see if it's going to be as hysterical as the one from yesterday that you're going to see in a video either tomorrow or on Thursday. Come on, Mateo, what you got for me today? It won't be a 7km egg, however, ooh, money coffee from Taiwan, let's have that.
Finally, actually just under an hour's time, this Growlithe from the Daily Adventure Incense will be our 250th catch, which means stage 1 of the research in just under an hour has been completed. And I will say, the encounters you get are, well, as you're going to see, less than desirable, and we know that the next one is another non-shiny that you can get from the research breakthrough. There's nothing wondrous, shall we say, catching wonders wise about Sandygast or Dubwool, but we'll get it done and dusted and observe stage 2. I'm sure many of you might have seen on social media some of the A-Pack finds, because there's 300 catches, 100 great throws, and transfer 50. Given our catches, we shouldn't have too much trouble getting that done and dusted, but it will take a bit longer than an hour. But while we're here, let's have a little look-see at the fusion forms of Necrozma. So you've got Duskmane and Dawn Wings, and it's really cool to see that these are coming in, and it's key to note that these will be raidable for Global Go Fest. And I think it's day 2, the Sunday, is when they're going to be raidable. They will not be featured as raid bosses during the IRL events of Sendai, New York, and Madrid. They will come through, I believe it's quests or something like that, but they'll be debuting through Go Fest, and you can't transfer them to Pokemon Home, of course, but Fusion is a brand new mechanic requiring 2 sets of brand new forms of energy. You've got Solar Fusion Energy and Lunar Fusion Energy. Obviously, you can tell which one goes with which. Solar is for Solgaleo and Lunar is for Lunala, of course. And you need some Necrozma candy and some Cosmog candy. Actually, you can see here in this article, the second paragraph, the in-person Pokemon Go Fest, there'll be branched research. So you're going to have to choose between Solar and Lunar Energy. Seriously? You're going to have to do the tree cutting, the grass cutting right now. Of course, trainers without a ticket for Sendai, New York or Madrid will not be able to get a shiny Necrozma if they remote into the raids. I'm actually going to go find somewhere else. This is ridiculous. Seriously. It is also notable that fused Necrozma will remain in the form that you choose until the trainer separates them, costing no extra fusion energy or candy, so you can separate your Lunala and Solgaleo from the Necrozma fusion afterwards, which is really cool. Having done a bit of research, in the main series games, when you fuse Necrozma with either or Solgaleo and Lunala, it keeps the stats and the shiny of Necrozma, so Necrozma is going to be the one to raid, and that's actually the one you're going to be able to get more of, because Cosmog, we've only ever been able to get 3 of them. However, the featured attacks, so Duskmane Necrozma, when fused with Solgaleo, will now know Sunsteel Strike, which is a Steel-type move with 230 power, so it's going to be an insanely good Steel-type raid attacker. Probably quite good in PvP as well, with 135 trainer battle power. And Dawn Wings Necrozma, which you fuse with Lunala, is going to get Moongeist Beam, which again, given it's going to be a ghost-type move, is going to be devastatingly powerful. So they're both going to be incredibly good Pokemon, but I am super excited to see new mechanic. There's rumours of new adventure effects coming as well, much like we have Roar of Time and Spatial Rend. So the Duskmane Necrozma, when you have that, the adventure effect will be to spawn more Pokemon found during the day, and you can do your daytime evolutions no matter what, really. And it's kind of the flip side for Dawn Wings, so it will be nighttime boost plus nighttime evolutions, which is quite snazzy to give new adventure effects into the game. I think that's enough about Pokemon Go news. Now I need to find a tall Australian and crack on with this. I've got to transfer some Great Curves and catch 300. The 300 is going to take a little bit of time, but let's crack on, shall we? And see if Daily Incense is going to deliver anything, because so far it's been pretty dead. Just chattering away with the Aussie. He's rocked up. He's got to catch up with me, but this is from Daily Incense. Very cool indeed. Not Masterball worthy at all, and definitely the wrong type of bird, but absolutely not going to say no to a lovely shiny Pidgey. And it would be a long time since I got one. However, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I had 2 in like a few hours. Oh, Seedot. That's a Nest shiny though. Less exciting. And he's already had a Munna today, so he's on the shiny wins 1, no, not even a 0 star. I like my encounter numbers, you can see, but shiny Pidgey from the Daily is very beautiful indeed. We did hit the Great Throw on it, I believe, as well, which is what we're working on. And we're not going to burn those Ultra Balls, we need those for Community Day this Sunday. And that was a terrible throw, Milo. Okay, take 2. If you need a reminder, the Incensed Podcast, Masterball 27, in Waterfall and myself will be here playing Community Day together, and there should be a fun little challenge involved with that, which I'm looking forward to, with a quite hysterical forfeit for the loser. But it's going to be great to have the trio of us playing again in Walpole, and hopefully we can do some more dotted around, but there should be a good squad out for Bound Sweet, which is amazing. This was inevitable. So, Bronzor is a boosted shiny, of course, and we seem to get them every 5 seconds. But, can we hit that Great Throw on it with the Quick Catch? No. It's not a savage Quick Catch it, there we go. So, praise, 0 star, no surprise there, but no matter, it is a shiny for the collection, and we are just still trying to get those Great Throws. You may find this, and it's certainly been happening for me. That was a nice throw, stupid. Pokemon seem to be very jumpy and attacky. It just happens all the time. The moment you're about to throw, they attack. There you go. Attack, then the header comes and it doesn't count as a great. Oh my goodness me, it's happened and it's just changed to Windy Boost at the top of the hour. 12 o'clock, this was buried underneath a nest spawn Herdia and I was actually about to die. The Herdia refused to catch, so 779. Time to check the Go Hub article. Actually, I've got someone who can do it for me. I don't have to tab out. He hasn't got the right article. Galarian Articuno is Weather Boost and it was 779. No, no chance. Well, since there's no chance of it being a hundo, we're not going to use a Master Ball on it. We're going to Goldenraz Ultra Ball this very attacky Galarian Bird, but we will set an excellent circle and then probably stand to the side and wait for it to attack. There's the attack. Boom, excellent throw. Not that an excellent throw guarantees anything these days, because out it comes and gone it is. Okay, at least we had a Galarian Bird though, but we're literally like 40 catches away from getting stage 2 done. But 30 catches to go, not too bad. By the way, anybody who's coming to Ealing, they're digging up Lammas to go and make some lakes in the park, so it's like a not construction, what is it? Terraforming.
Someone ordered some sand biomes.
Terraforming project, so we may get a beach biome, that'd be fun. But it won't be done until late 2025.
A few minutes later.
Roar of Time's delivering us! Come on, 2478. Galarian Moltres, I've never managed to catch one of these myself, so are we going to go Master Ball on this one? Let's find out the CP first. So Moltres, weather boosted. What was it, 2443 would give us 16 different potential numbers and IV combinations, so it's kind of in the middle of the rung. It doesn't meet my standards, we're on low power now, fantastic. Well, so we're not going to Master Ball it, we're ducked to the side so we're not blocking the pavement. I hate this Pokemon's hitbox with a passion. Not attack me up there, come on. But that's good, 2 of the 3 Galarian Birds today. Roar of Time for 200,000 Stardust. There's 100k dust per bird. Come down the screen, there's the attack, I think.
Huh?
I genuinely cannot gauge the Moltres hitbox. I cannot do it. 2 rolls and out it comes and gone it is. Unbelievable. That's really annoying. I know some people manage to hit good throws on Galarian Moltres. I cannot gauge it, distance and spin wise. And I think this Tepig, just up the road from where we got the Galarian Moltres, or rather lost it, this should be the 300th catch for page 2. Okay, decides to break out, fantastic. Thank you so much, Tepig. I have to use an Ultra Ball Goldenraz on a damn starter, of course. This thing catches, stage 2 is completed, which brings us to stage 3, which is not necessarily a time gate, but having these regular seasonal spawns out and about is going to be very necessary. 25 regular Pokeballs for 300 Pokemon, 15 regular Pineapps, that's almost criminal. Should lock up whoever at Niantic thought that was a good reward. And 20 Great Balls. And the encounter, you're gonna see... the fact that that is in Masterwork for a Master Ball, and you can get it from 7-day research stamp stuff. It shouldn't even be in the 7-day research stamp breakthrough, in my view. Thankfully, the season will switch over soonish. It's an XS, so not going to go for a showcase, and it's 2-star. But 350 Pokemon to catch, another 50 on top of what we've already done. 25 Grunts, which I like a Grunt session. And there's the 75 different species for 15 revives. 15 revives, but this is where stacking up your regular field research tasks, as I said, is probably going to come in very handy, because there'll be a couple of Pokemon in here, like Cranidos, that don't necessarily spawn that commonly in the wild, which is good, and it's also why we're Roar of Timing Daily Incense, because you get good spawns off of it. So let's press on with stage 3. Roar of Time's definitely working today. 1710 Galarian Moltres as we're doing another route back towards Ealing Green. You know what time it is. Okay, so this is Galarian Moltres weather boosted, 1710. Oh, it's close. It could be something, but I don't think it's Master Ball worthy. I'm very, very stingy with the good old Master Ball. So Goldenraz, and I'm just gonna try and get this excellence sorted. Come back down, sir. 3 Galarian Birds. Definitely proving worthwhile walking around today. You posting your shiny on a campfire.
I was posting my shiny on
I saw the
campfire.
notification. Come on, come down and attack.
You said circle?
I have set the circle. Not that it's going to do me any benefit at all, because I don't know how to do the excellence on Moltres.
It's just like your Velto.
No, it's not. It's so not.
Are you telling me it's not just another dark flying legendary?
The throws are different. This thing's just going up and down, up and down. There's the attack. Oh
Nice!
my god, I hit the excellent.
See, I told you.
I actually hit the excellent and instantly out and gone.
Yeah.
So that's the one time the excellent was not going to do anything for us. Are you kidding me? Just had a Litwick catch on the green, and literally, what was that, half an hour? Less than. We've done our 75 different species. Honestly, stacking up a few quests, it was only about 10 field research tasks we did, and the Daily Incense, not even getting the Galarian Birds in tow, and just general catches, not even going through nests particularly, you can get yourself your 75 different species done quite quickly. So now I think we've earned ourselves a little coffee break. Actually, let me see. I'm not incubating eggs. Get rid of these, because I'm trying to get 12 12s if I can. Coffee and a free waffle, I think. And then maybe we can find a Zapdos. Coffee has been acquired, and now we just need to go and catch a bunch of Pokemon and find ourselves some grunts, which without a rocket boosted event is a bit more of a challenge. But we've got the best part of an hour, hour and a half to go and do that. Daily Incense has delivered us a blue shiny. I mean, I know it's perma boosted, but let's gloss over that. Because hey, shiny Gligar, windy boosted from the Daily Incense, very cool. Literally the next check after I'd just said, let's see if we get anything from the Daily Incense at all. And bam, shiny. So we're only 2 shinies behind him. His luck is on, it's not even fire, it's like cosmic solar energy. It's that powerful. See your stats, 2-star Rubish, 959. That was quite a good portion. Right, it's nearly 10 to 2 in the afternoon. This Baneri, Daily Incense, is, if it doesn't attack, thank you, going to be our 350th catch for stage 3 of the research. So, to be honest, we've smashed it. And that's just grinding the spawns, catching everything, and Daily Adventure Incensing. So, ticking off 20 Great Balls for all our trouble. We burnt about 300 Ultras, I'd say. But now the grunts, I don't know if we're going to get that done today, because obviously they're not boosted, and trying to do them kind of detracts away from the remaining half an hour or so of Daily Adventure Incense we've got left.
But all in under 4 hours, though. That's the
Easy.
point.
Easy smashed. Exactly.
And they said this was meant to take a long time.
They don't know me. Well, this Weasel is going to be our very last Daily Adventure Incense catch, or spawn, should I say, because it may not catch, but thankfully it does. That is like 4 hours, roughly, of Daily Adventure Incense done, and we'll see what we got. There we go, 241 Pokemon caught and 16,800 meters, so nearly 17 kilometers walked on the Daily Incense, and that is accurate. Couple of shinies, the Pidgey, and if we scroll somewhere along here, a long, long way down the road, where's the Gligar? We had a Gligar shiny off it as well. There you go. 2 shinies from the Daily Adventure Incense, and technically 3 Galarian Bird spawns. Alas, none of them made the standard of being caught in my view, but that's not everybody's prerogative. 2 Rhyperior though were incensed here, which is quite snazzy, and a couple of other things. I love how Weasel has got 1 page to itself. Amazing. No Hundos and no Nundos caught today, I know that for sure, but we are sitting pretty well sorted. 19 out of the 25 grunts completed, so hopefully I can do that while editing this video, because I obviously live on quite a few stops. We've got Spotlight out tonight, so there's a couple more things in stage 4 to go and do, so we will be back out some point in a week's time to claim our 3rd Master Ball, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 4th either in the summer season with the Go Fest or in the autumn season, whatever that's going to be in September, October, November. And since we're sat here, we haven't actually discussed the Ultra Space Wonders event that tail ends March and the whole season. Nagadal, I believe is how it's pronounced, the evolution of Poipole, is confirmed to be debuting. We'll be able to evolve our Poipole. If you got the Wonder ticket, you get 2 of them, which is great. And I actually have a somewhat decent one, 89%, so we can evolve it. And there'll be Bucephalon and Stakataka. Bucephalon, Western Hemisphere, Stakataka, Eastern Hemisphere. And we're going to trek over to Greenwich, not once, but twice. We're going to go over for the very first day of the event, and also for, hopefully, that raid out on the 29th of May to get both Ultra Beasts, which would be great. Plus, Shiny Marini is debuting in that event for the first time in the wild, not in the super if you're lucky or some trainers might encounter part, but not only does it get a brand new shiny debut, you get a Spotlight Hour for Marini, the tail end of May as well, which is fantastic. You can let me know in the comments below, have you used your Masterball yet? One of the two that we already have, and if so, what did you use it on? Because I've seen some people have used them on random Galarian Birds. I personally can't bring myself to do it unless I have some kind of comfort that the Galarian Bird might be good. I think the last one we actually caught was somewhat okay. 3-star, 87% of a 15 attack. Not worth maxing in my view, and anyway, we can't do that because we've got Shadow Zapdos to max first. Right, as I say, this is going to be the end of the video. So before we go anywhere, I have to say a massive thank you to every single one of my amazing Patreon supporters. These people on the rolling credits at the end of every video I create here on the channel, they're the, well, executive producer squad, as it were. They are the reason I'm able to continue bringing you content, live streaming things like the Spotlight Hour tonight and the Raid Hour tomorrow for Tapu Fini, and also visiting the live events like New York Go Fest in July. Honestly, very, very excited for. So thank you so much to every single one of them. Moving forward, thank you anybody who tuned in for the Abra Spotlight Hour. Greatly appreciate it, and do stick around because Tapu Fini Raid Hour is tomorrow, and there's still time to go and drop a comment over on the Flock Together Research Day video. If you want to join for it, a handful of people have already put their name down with it. You need to comment your in-game name and your friend code on that video for a chance to join me to hopefully bring some shiny luck, or like last week, I'm going to mention him again, Mike Griffin, supporter, managed to bag a hundo on the stream, which is insane to actually, well, hear through the chat, I guess, or read through the chat. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, go and check out either one of these bits of content for your viewing pleasure. And we grind the game, we go hardcore on everything we can do. We do 24-hour challenges when there's decent events and time to do them, and we cover the maximum that we're able to do so, that the game allows and that our Pokecoin storage allows at the time. So hope you enjoy any future videos, and do stick around as well because there is of course more events coming up on the weekend. As I mentioned, Bounce Week Community Day is going to be epic. Let's give a sneak preview, shall we? The next video you're going to be able to see will be Mark, Masterwork27, Lachlan and myself also going down to Beachy Head, Klefki hunting, and also Wiglet hunting, and some good banter along the way. So until the next time, I will say, do take care.